Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Vintage Masters Draft. This is the second one that I'm recording in recent memory. Basically, last night I got my butt handed to me playing green-white, but today we're going to draft again and see if we can hand other people's butts to them. So we are going to be playing this awesome draft set. It is full of sweet, sweet, sweet cards that are really cool and fun to play with. Very powerful things like Urnum Jin, which is powerful in this format. Maybe in Standard you'd think that's not powerful. Battle Screech creates 4 tokens, basically. Library of freaking Alexandria. When you draw an extra card every turn. It's awesome. It's a vintage cube or vintage the format quality card. And I'm going to play with it. Heck yeah. There's a bunch of cool fun archetypes like Madness. So that's why Skywing Aven is there. White weenies with Battle Screech and Sidar Jabari. We're going to take Library of Alexandria. Stay open. Some very good cards here. Prophetic Bolt is awesome. Deals 4 damage and you draw a card. But you have to be blue-red. Beetleback Chief is very good for power spread over 3 creatures. Wild Mongrel is good for the discard deck. Owl Familiar is okay in the discard deck. Su Chi is actually very powerful. A 4/4 is very big in this format. So having a turn 4 power creature is very good. I like Prophetic Bolt, but we want to stay open. So I'm going to take Su Chi. Beginning of each end step, if a creature died at this turn, you may draw a card. Is that powerful enough for me? It is powerful. I'll take it, but I don't know that I'm going to be green-black. Yeah, we'll see. Ooh. Imperial Armor is very good if we end up straight white. Goblin General is good for the Goblin deck. I like Imperial Armor with Library of Alexandria. Let's take this for now. I really have no idea where we're going with this, but that's okay. I think it's better to not know where you're going than it is to pigeonhole yourself into a certain archetype. Well, here I like Chainer's Edict. And I like Noble Templar. And I like Krosan Tusker. Rescind isn't bad if you're going to play that. Let's take Chainer's Edict here. And yeah, I don't know. Another Imperial Armor. This card is very good. So we might want to be moving into white. I know I played this last night, but still, it's very good. We could be white-blue. I could take Gust Cloak Harrier. That is a really good thing to put the Imperial Armor on. Mist Moon Griffin is good. Aether Mutation is very good. Let's take Aether Mutation. Alright, if we are white, Sidar Jabari is very good. Shelter is a great card. It cycles and protects your creatures, or it lets your creature get through and cycles. Taros Faithful is decent against goblins, but not the best. Devout Witness can be very good against the enchantment deck. Gain 6 life is decent against goblins. Although, I could take Skywing Aven or Corson Corvine. I'll take Corson Corvine. Spinal Graft is like not terrible either. I'll take Fallen. Nature's Lore is actually very good if we end up in green. Keen-Eye Aven is very good if we end up blue. So I think we're gonna be white, but we're leaving ourselves open. Basically anything other than like red we can take here. So Flowstone Sculpture is interesting. It's very powerful, being a 4/4 with access to a bunch of abilities, but it's not really the slam pick rare we want. Battle Screech is a lot more like it. It is a sweet card that gets you a bunch of tokens that can win. If we take Battle Screech, we're really hoping that we start getting like Dauntless Bodyguard, Pima Outrider, things that let us take advantage of having white creatures. And we'd be passing Manowar, which is one of the better blue cards, Serendib Efreet, which is one of the better blue cards, but let's take Battle Screech. Maybe we can just be super white weenie. Now the amount of double white we have means that I would really like to get mana fixing if we are going to play another card. Alright, we are rewarded for our devotion to white by getting Decree of Justice. Basically, late game, you can pay 5 to get a 4/4. You can pay 8 to get 2 4/4s. Or you can cycle this, and you get 1/1 creature tokens and draw a card for cycling. So, it's very good. Very good late game, decent early game. White weenie it is. In green, we're passing Grizzly Fate and Finhorn Elves. Blue, we're passing Manowar and Thalicos Drifter. You know, red isn't out of the question if we're just splashing a couple cards. I don't think Channel's worth money, but let's just check. It's a fun card to play with. But it's just not really where we're at. I think Deep Analysis could be good if we are a crazy deck like that. I don't know why this isn't loading. Channel. Yeah, Channel is like 63 cents. Okay. Let's take Noble Templar. That might just be correct. We got another Battle Screech, which is very good. That's what we want to be doing. Alright, Battle Screech is very good with Radiant Angel, because Radiant Angel gets +1/+1 for each other creature with flying on the battlefield. So, excellent. We're going to be white weenie all day, baby. We could get Gustcloak Harrier. Otherwise, we could get Salt Flats or Elvish Aberration. The thinking here is if we want to go green, Elvish Aberration is very good. If we want to go black, Salt Flats is very good. We have more green cards. We have a couple black cards. I think it's more likely we want to go black, but I could be very wrong. Chroma's Blessing. Creatures you control gain protection from chosen color until end of turn. That is decent. This is a way to win the game, and you could cycle it. Soltari is a good 2-mana creature. If we've got Battle Screech, we need to have low mana cost creatures. It's just the way of the road. Exile is pretty good. It only works when they're attacking, though, is the only downside. But, you know, it's Magic. They will be attacking at some point. Mistmoon Griffin is another good flyer, and it brings back an early creature. Alright, a 1-mana threat. That is very good. Passing Brilliant Halo, that's okay. Yeah, I'd like to get a couple of those shadow creatures. Soltari Trooper, I believe. That's on my wish list. I think there's like a big white creature called Jareth. That's also on my wish list. If we were to play white or green, Sudden Strength probably over the Grunts. Yeah. I've got the day off from work today, and it has been wonderful. Couldn't be enjoying it more. We'll take Tarot's Faithful as sideboard option against other aggro decks like ourselves. Alright, let's open up something really good here. Black Lotus would be excellent. Black Lotus is in the set. That's part of why Vintage Masters is so fun, is you can open up some crazy powerful stuff. Provoke is very good. Jungle Verm. Realm Seekers. Realm Seekers enters the battlefield with X 1/1 counters where X is the total number of cards in all players' hands. That's interesting, but I can also see that being a very bad card sometimes. Let's take, if you want, are we thinking green or black? Let's take Elephant Guide, I guess. Ooh. Now I'm thinking black again. Take Death Grasp. Soltari Trooper, that's exactly what I was asking for. Thank you. See, this is why you play red-white. If we would have seen this in pack 2, we might have totally gone that way. But I wanted 2-drop creatures, and that is the exact 2-drop I want. This is an okay 2-drop, not the one I wanted exactly. But it'll have to do. We could take the Vorine, we could take Noble Templar. Another... Are we going to play black or green? That's what it all comes down to. Guess we can take Scourge Familiar for now. Ooh, Grand Coliseum. Add 1 mana of any color. Paralyze and Chainer's Edict are both pretty darn good. Let's take Chainer's Edict. Yes! Sorry, I said Pima Outrider. I meant Piana Nomad Captain. This is exactly the card you want when you have double Battle Screech. When it attacks, all your attacking creatures get +1/+1, and it's not this BS other attacking creatures. Piana gets it too, so it's essentially a 3/3 when it's attacking. We might not even play any of the black cards. We'll see. We're getting really close to just having straight mono white. Ooh, Archangel or Soltari Trooper or Radiant Judgment. As much as I want to take Archangel, our deck gets a lot better with having the 2-drops. Because you play a 2-drop, you have it out so that you can either play the Imperial Armor on it or you can play the Battle Screech. So, yes. It's way less fun, way less sexy, but we're taking the 1/1. We just kind of need to get the game rolling fast if we're going to be the white aggro deck. So here, there's Lurking Evil, which is kind of a real goofy card. Paralyze, which is very good, and Addle, which is actually pretty good too. I think because we're not mainly black, we're unlikely to have Addle and the correct mana to play it early enough. So let's take Paralyze. Afterlife is a way to just destroy any creature, so we'll take that. Never know what decks we'll be running into. Could be very useful. Alright, I would love Mana Fixing, another Exile. Sphere of Resistance, is that worth anything? Probably not. It's used in workshops. It's worth a couple bucks. Let's take it. I like money. Only because money lets me play this game. This is very good in the enchantment matchup. We'll take it in case we're gonna side into green somewhere. Alright, so we essentially have room for like 4 cards, and if I were picking, I like Chainer's Edict. I like Chainer's Edict. I like do I want Afterlife? I like Death's Grasp. And do I want Afterlife or Exile? Probably Afterlife. Now I can add my 2 lands. Add basic lands. $17 lands. Plenty of plains. Maybe I'll even take out a Chainer's Edict and put in another Shelter. Yeah, that works. Alright, I think we've got a pretty decent deck here. I know You probably saw a bunch of crazy, interesting, cool cards, and you're thinking, you're casting a bunch of 1/1s. Is that really going to be competitive? In my experience, yes. Battle Screech can really just smack down hard. So can Imperial Armor. I mean, sometimes you can just be swinging for 7 on turn 2. Or turn 3. It sounds stupid, but it works. It ain't stupid. So, we'll see. It might not go our way, but mono white is a legit strategy. And that's what I like about this format is all the strategies feel so deep that you can pretty much play any of the ones that exist. We're going to keep... This isn't great because we don't have a 1 or a 2 drop, but we will plain cycle Noble Templar if we don't hit anything. Then we can play Gust Cloak. Carnophage, okay. Radical, dude. Okay, change of plans. We are going to Soltari Trooper. And next turn, if we don't draw a land, we can then plain cycle the Templar. Soltari Trooper is exactly the type of card you want to play on turn 2 when you're our deck. Cycling a land. Do they have another land to play? Yes, okay. They got a 2/2 that's dealing damage to them, which is very nice because we'll do damage to them as well. So it's kind of like their Carnophage is helping us out a little bit. Alright. Get in there, big boy. Slam them for 2. And we keep up Shelter or Plain Cycling. Hopefully they don't have the Buzzard. The Buzzard, when it dies, all creatures get -1/-1. It is great against our deck, especially against Battle Screech. Another Carnophage. Okay. Alright, let's plain cycle now. Get it into our hand so we can ensure a Battle Screech. We draw one anyway. Okay. We will create the bird tokens. And we will flash back to create 2 more bird tokens. Yeah, pretty sweet. And they're going to take 2 damage just on their upkeep. We are not going to block this time because we're going to play Mistmoon Griffin to block next turn and just get in there for damage on our turn. We're going down to 12, which is in the danger range. But we've got a lot of power on the board too. Sun Chi, okay. That's fine. Yeah. Let's attack in the air. And now we play the Griffin. If they kill the Griffin, we get Noble Templar back. So that's the cool thing there. If they don't kill us this turn, our birds will kill them because they've got double Carnophage. Oh yeah, they don't have to pay the 1 life. They can choose not to tap, I forgot. Okay, we are going to block the big damage here because their Carnophages are going to become increasingly useless as they lose life. We're going to get our big boy here. It's Vigilant as well, and we win. Okay. So against Carnophages, something like Taros Faithful is very good. And something like Chain of Edict is a little less good. And then we can take a swamp out and add a plains. Cool. Let's take it to round 2, baby. Game 2. Already I'm feeling better about this deck than last night's. Whew. Can you hear my soda bubbling? Nice. Can we keep this? We will, only because we have the Cycler. Alright, good. They didn't have turn 1 Carnophage, that's good for us. Okay, and we have a turn 3 play. Alright. Alright, this hand is getting better by the minute. It's a little risky. I don't know. Lately I've been keeping risky hands. It's probably very bad. Ooh, Grenzo. Very fun card. But they played it with no counters, which is interesting. Yeah. So they can reveal the bottom of the library. If it's less than equal to 2, they get to put it on the battlefield. So it is a source of card advantage. And it puts cards in the graveyard. Ooh, the Mercenary. That thing is a huge pain in the butt to deal with. If they offer the trade, I will trade this with Genzo. We just slowly got to keep trading off cards. Ooh, Goblin Matron is very good. There's a card called Beetleback Chief. Ooh, Goblin Commando. Okay. Goblin Commando's pretty good too. I'd be a little more scared of Beetleback Chief though. Because they are going all aggro on us, let's play Taros Faithful this turn. And we can do Miss Moon Griffin later. Maybe next turn. Taros Faithful just holds the line. Can't get through on Tarot, baby. Flying Haste. Ugh. Whoa, Blazing Spectre's gonna piss me off. Alright. Can't block those creatures. We will discard a land. So we don't really need it. I mean, it'd be nice to eventually get this working for us. And now we will play... We could battle Screech, but we're going to play Miss Moon Griffin. And that way, if they attack with the flyer, we get our Gustcloak Harrier back. If they don't kill Miss Moon Griffin, we have a strong chance to win this game. If they kill Miss Moon Griffin this turn, they're going to get too much card advantage off Blazing Spectre for us to really put up a fight. So I have decreed. They can deal 4 each turn with Stealthy Mercenary though, so we are on a clock. Oh, I forgot they had Goblin Commando. Yeah. Okay, but we get Harrier back, so that's actually not that bad, because we can still block the Spectre. Okay, they deal 2. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, we're at 6, which means we can Decree of Justice to create 1 angel. Or we can Decree of Justice to make 3 soldier tokens and draw a card. I think this turn I'm gonna I'm gonna play Battle Screech. And flash it back. If we can get to 8 mana and Decree of Justice for 2 angels, we are going to be feeling pretty good. But basically right now we need a way to deal with Delphi Mercenaries. We need a shadow creature, or we need... Interesting. Do I take 2 there? Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to deal with that bad boy. Alright, this is a little scary. They've got a lot of stuff stacked up against us, and the mercenary is going to deal some mad damage to us. We tried to cycle Shelter to draw a card. Alright, so we will block here to here, here to here. Well, here to here. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, pump the mercenary really put me in a bind here. Okay, I can make a bunch of angels, but I would die. I basically need to cycle this to hopefully draw something. No. Okay. This keeps me alive. Now I need to draw like Radiant Angel. Ooh, are they doing this to me? Yeah, I'd lose. Okay. Alright, let's... How can we win? What would have been better there? Exile would be very good against the Douthy Raider or whatever. Shelterwood is a little worse. Do I want to add any of my black cards in again? I think not. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Let's try to win. Let's go, team. I believe in you. Let's get a, Soltari Trooper and then Imperial Armor. That would be my kind of opening hand this turn. That's what I feel like doing today. Yes, we'll play first. Ooh. Not only did I get Soltari Trooper into Imperial Armor, but I have Library of Alexandria. That's disgusting. If they don't kill us right away, which I don't think they will because we have Su Chi, we're going to be dealing some mad damage to them. Hopefully no Carnophage turn 1. And they had Carnophage turn 1. Okay, it's fine. We can deal. So this lets us draw a card only when we have 7 cards. So now we will draw a card. And now we will play a land. Next turn will be at 8. And we can play a land, then draw a card, and then play Soltari Trooper. Okay, they're dealing damage to themselves here, which is nice for us. We'll play a land to go to 7. Draw a card. And play Soltari Trooper. Then next turn we will probably just play Su Chi to block, to hold down the fort. Right now, we want the long game. So we are going to play for the long game because we're drawing so many extra cards. I could just put Imperial Armor and swing in for 9, but I think that'll be a fun way to win the game unexpectedly out of nowhere, rather than something we should do right now. Interesting. Okay. Well, the other option is to battle Screech here. Or I could Gust Cloak Harrier. Let me think here. If I play Gust Cloak Harrier, then block, then next turn I can play Mist Moon Griffin and block, and I get to draw a card. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I will play to go to 7. Draw. And play Gust Cloak Harrier to block. And attack with Soltari Trooper. We have Exile, which is very good against them. I mean, they're just draining life each turn with these creatures. They're at 12. Next turn I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand, so I could deal 9 with this, 11 with this. We will just win if they can't block. And they don't kill our creature. Genzo, okay. That's fine. We just won, I believe. So we will play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We play Imperial Armor on the Soltari Trooper. Then we draw. Then we attack. And deal 12 damage to win. And even if we don't, they take 2 damage from their flyers. Awesome. Round 1 in the bag. That was a sweet matchup. 2 aggro decks going toe-to-toe. We just pulled it off. And it was really fun. I love this format. Yes, we'll play first. We're the aggro deck, hopefully. White aggro. Yeah, we'll keep, I guess. We have a turn 3 play and then Battle Screech turn 4. Not my favorite, but hopefully we draw a turn 2 creature. But you never know. That's why it's nice to have more turn 2 creatures. That's why I was trying to draft them so highly in pack 3. Alright, Soltari Trooper. No offense, but you're probably going to get Kindled if we're playing against a red deck. In this format, I just always assume they have Kindle or Chain Lightning. They don't, always. Hulking Goblin can't block. Interesting. Okay. Get in there, baby. Can I get a witness? I like playing the witness here because it was our only available play, but I can either trade it off if I'm afraid of my life total, or I can use it to double Battle Screech next turn. Oh, I can't do it. Should I trade off? I think so. I think I should. Now it's in the graveyard for Mist Moon. I think I Battle Screech here, though, while I've got the extra white creature. Victory Screech! You ever hear that on SpongeBob? Victory Screech! I can't do the noise. But SpongeBob has a Victory Screech, and that's what I think about when I cast Battle Screech and flash it back. Yeah, because I mean, we've got 4 damage in the air and 2 damage on the ground. That's 6 damage next turn. Pretty freaking good. Although Goblin Ringleader is awesome. They're going to get to... They reveal Solar Blast, Skirk Prospector, and Goblin Ringleader. So, yeah, they got some goblins off of that. Some big boys. Big boy. Skirk Drill Sergeant. Okay, well, let's block the Goblin King here. He's the one that lets them really go off with all the goblins. And gives them all haste, so seems like the right choice to kill that one. They have taken the aggressing role, so we are going to hang back and try to be a little more controlling. Kind of smack them up in the late game, because we have a better late game than them, I believe, unless they just keep consistently getting the card value out of those goblins, which they may very well do. That said, I still want to ride the line a little bit. We're going to get in while we can. I'm going to play a big boy Suchi. Suchi! Ch-ch-ch-chia. And that's going to kill a goblin whenever they attack, because basically they don't have a goblin that's going to beat a 4/4. They don't make it. All right, what do they get this time? They don't get Lightning Dragon, they get Goblin Patrol, which is not one of the better. Ooh, they got Fire Blast, but they didn't get it. It got put on the bottom of their deck. So they got a 2/1 with Echo. So have fun paying for that next turn. Do they even attack? You got it, right? You're the Goblin deck. But you don't like it, because it's not gonna... You're gonna do 4 damage and lose a Goblin. Yeah, you kind of have to, but they're kind of feeling the pressure. I'm slowly pulling ahead from them. Yep, they don't have the mana for that. They got 4 cards in hand, though, so... Excellent. We're going to attack for 4 and play Radiant Archangel. And it's going to be a glorious 5/5, I think. I could attack with Su-Chi, but we really just don't want to lose to any crazy goblin shenanigans here. If they kill their angel somehow, we want Su-Chi blocking as well. Piana could, help close out the game too, if I would have played Piana, but this is just the finisher against them we want. Vigilance, blocks on our side, attacks on their side. Whew, everything you want and more. If it dies, we'll play Mistmoon Griffin and hopefully get it back with Mistmoon. They either have to lose this creature or play a mana, so that's not great for them if they're trying to play a bunch of stuff this turn. Goblin General? Okay. Doesn't have haste, though. That's why we killed the Goblin King. Why the Goblin King was so scary. Okay, they can sacrifice goblins now. Do they even attack? They don't. It's very good for us. Plains. Okay, so this turn we can attack for 7 and put him down to 3, or we can attack him down to 9 and get him down to 1. I think we just attack for 7. There's no need to risk us losing by not having enough blockers. So let's keep that going for us. Let's not get greedy. They could have a burn spell here to kill the trooper, but I don't think they do. Alright, then we'll play Mistmoon Griffin. If Mistmoon Griffin dies, we get Devout Witness back or another creature back, so it's very, very good. Oh, I could have played Mistmoon Griffin first and dealt 1 extra damage. That was a misplay. Creatures without flying can't block. Well, a lot of our creatures have flying, so we should be fine here. We are going to block here because this is going to become a 3/3 again after our flyers die. but we... Is it possible we want to save one flyer too? And take 5? And go to 7? Let's just play it safe. I don't know what they could have, but we win! Alright. Alright, against the goblins, we're going to take out that, put in that. Do I want exile? Yes, I want exile as well. Take out one of the shelters. Cool. Take out one swamp, add a plains. And submit deck. This is going swimmingly. And we're facing against famous mathematician, Euler. This is actually a very bad hand against them. This is better. We'll put one plains on the bottom. But it's not great. The only upside is that we're going to be able to Decree of Justice for a bunch of blockers at least. Alright. Ooh, double skirk. Suchi is promising. Might be a little too late, depending on what they play next turn. I guess I didn't have to plane cycle there, but I did. I could have waited till their turn. Doesn't really matter. Cross our fingers, and hopefully we draw a 3-mana creature to block. We need to do something. We can't just keep taking damage indefinitely. They're down to 4 cards in hand, though, and all they've got to show for it is 2 1/1s, so there's a little goodness coming out. 3 1/1s. Okay, so we're not terribly hurting, but we're close. We're close to being terribly hurting. Mountain cycling, okay. So they're going to have 4 mana. That means that I think they're going to play the Ringleader. They did not play the Ringleader, so they've got something else. A dragon. They have Echo, okay. So what we're going to do is play Mistmoon Griffin to block the dragon, and we'll get back Noble Templar. And then next turn we can play Radiant Archangel to block it. They pretty much have to pay that Echo. I mean, otherwise they just waste their whole dragon. Do they attack with it this turn, though? Probably. Alright, I block getting back the Noble Templar. It's a really cool interaction, the land cycling and Mistmoon Griffin. So I get a 3/6 for free, basically. Yeah, and I think at this point in time, we pretty much have to play Radiant Archangel. We need to trade for that dragon. But we've got a blocker on the ground for the Prospectors at least, so we're in pretty good shape. Unless they like come out the gate with something crazy, we are in pretty good shape here. They might not even attack with the Lightning Dragon. If they don't, I'll be very happy because we'll be able to probably play Imperial Armor on the Radiant Archangel and make it unkillable entirely. Hopefully they don't Fire Blast the Archangel. I think that could be what they're doing. They're dealing 3 damage to it. Or cycling. No, they're dealing 3 damage. And Spark Spray. Okay. That is... Okay, they took 2 cards to do that. And they're only going to be able to hit us for 6. That's alright, because next turn we'll be able to Decree of Justice, another blocker for the dragon. Oh, interesting. That was smart. Got me down to 4. Very scary. And they Fire Blast us. Wow, that was their last card. Hats off to you. I was not stopping that. Okay. So we need more early interaction. Do I have any more? No. We needed more better 2-drops than 3-drops, but we'll submit. Hopefully they get off to a slow start. Yes, we'll play first because they want to play first. We'll keep. I have Library, but they're going to be very fast out the gate, so Library isn't the best play against super fast deck. But if we live, it'll be very good for us. And we have Exile. We have a couple 2/2s. Hopefully they mulligan a couple times. They do not. Please no 1-drop. Yes, no 1-drop. Awesome. Okay, we're at 7. We'll draw a card. And play Salt Flats. Alright, if they don't play a 2-drop, I will be over the moon happy. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we play a land. Now we're at 7. And on their turn, we will draw a card, because we don't want to discard due to hand size. And we can hold up Exile, but I'm doubting we're going to want to play it. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll play this, play Devout Witness. Now we're back to 7. We can block and draw on their turn. Yeah. I mean, if this game goes long, we're going to be able to Decree of Justice for a couple Angels or a million soldiers. It's going to be nice. If they just attack with Ringleader, I block. If they attack with Ringleader in general, I easily block General. Interesting. They don't block. Alright, let's draw a card. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll play Soltari Emissary. And we have Shelter up. And we will draw another card. And we're getting to the point where we can Decree of Justice for quite a bit. Or we can just cast Exile on their turn. So, we will see what is the best course of action when we see what they play. Another Goblin General, okay. And Hulking Goblin. They're gonna attack. They decide not to. And we will draw a card. And we have Su-Chi. One, two, three, four, five, 6 land. So we're getting up to Decree of Justice range. We'll play a land, and now I think I want to play Su-Chi and just hope they don't have Falter. If they have Falter, we're going to be kind of screwed. Okay, Skirk Prospector. Flowstone Hellion. They attack with everything. Alright. This is fine. We can deal with this. Okay. We need to kill a Goblin General. No, 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 no! Oh, I'm taking way too much damage. I totally screwed up here. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to click OK. This is terrible. I meant to block. Ugh. Yeah, this is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can make 4 1/1s though. And that's what we'll do on their turn. Yeah, we screwed up because they have so much burn in their deck. We can't go to 4. I really didn't mean to. I was going to block another one and use Shelter. We'll get rid of Piana. Taro's Faithful will be useful in subsequent turns. Hopefully they just play like a dragon. They play Prospector. Okay. Okay. Alright, now we Decree of Justice for 4. Alright. Alright, let's block there to there because we need to kill Flowstone. Block the general. And let's kill this bad boy. And yes, we lose all of our creatures. Right? Yeah, but I think we kind of have to do that. Okay. Luckily, there's no longer mana burn. We won't die to Suchi's extra mana. Alright. We want Suchi on top in case Mist Moon Griffin comes into play. Yeah, I can't do anything with it, sadly. Alright, and they did nothing else, so that's good. Okay, so we have 8 mana. I think we need to play Taro's Faithful, for sure. Alright, that was very helpful. And we'll play Mist Moon Griffin. Now we have a blocker that gets back a Suchi. Alright, we are starting to come back. They are flooding out, so we're getting a little lucky on that front. Okay, so now let's play... Well, we want to keep 3 mana up. I have 9. So that means I can play Emissary and Gust Cloak and leave up. Yeah, so we'll play Emissary, Gust Cloak, and leave up Exile and Shelter. And boom, we'll just let it go there. You know, if they play like a dragon or a super haste creature, we can exile it. Okay, we got Battle Screech, which is awesome. Let's attack. Play Battle Screech. And flashback Battle Screech. We're tapping the Emissary because if they have Falter, the Emissary is not a very good blocker anyway. And even so, it's our worst blocker out of all of our creatures. So. Could we have the epic come from behind victory? It's looking like it. Do I want to play my planes? No, because I think we could end up in a spot where we get up to library again. Probably not super likely, though. I can attack. Let's attack for 4 this turn. Because if they play Falter, we want to have flyers back to block. Let's play Sidar Jabari. And we've got, 2, 4, 6, 8 in the air. So we're getting close to just finishing them off. They're going to reveal 4 cards. Okay. They reveal Spark Ray, Solar Blast, Hulking Goblin, and Mountain. They only get Hulking Goblin in their hand, so that's good for us. Okay, Afterlife is great. Now we have 2 removal spells that we can use on their creatures. So now I don't feel as bad about attacking with some of our stuff. They're at 14, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we really only need to do 4 damage to let the flyers kill them next turn. Feeling pretty good about this. Another Prospector, okay. Unless they have like Karavek's Torch, we're pretty good. This is a little nerve-wracking. Oh, nice. So let's put this on one of our flyers. We've got 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got Shelter if they have a burn spell to kill one of the birds. If they have 2 burn spells, good for them. Kindle, right? We will shelter our guy. Protection from red. All right. We have 2 packs. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. And yeah, maybe I will play this third match later today. Maybe I will do it right now. I'm not exactly sure.